This blue screen is gonna literally be the death of me. Jesus Christ, can we please stop looking at the screen? My hands aren't even pointing at the screen. Please make it stop. There we go. Christ almighty. This whole new feature where you get to use your hands instead of just the controllers is a little weird. But it's funny. It's oddly funny. But alright. Hello. Hi. Welcome. I'm here. Making videos for you. For y'all. No, what's it called? But yeah, I'm here and I'm ready to give y'all some. Wow, I just can't talk tonight. All right. So, I personally don't exactly have anything related to like gaming stuff or Pokemon stuff or anything like that related, but I do have like other topics. Not exactly topics, but like things to say. So what's it called? I went to work today, and there was to me. I thought there was a lot of people. There was just so many people working today, and they all seemed to be having a great time and all that and whatnot. Nothing against it. But then it got to a point where everybody just started talking to me. Now, don't get me wrong. I love talking to people. More or less. I like having conversations with people. I was just a conversation. And so I had went to, I was just doing my job. And everyone's just coming up to me and talking. And I'm realizing that everyone's talking about absolutely nothing. Like when I tell you, like, all right, so one of the first few conversations that I was having, I'm sitting down, I'm prepping some bread for baking or whatever, and then oh, stop, oh, Jesus Christ, I accidentally grabbed the mirror with my hand. I have to learn how to use this thing. Well, it shows that you have to use it the way it's intended. Like, if you want to grab something, grab that shit. Like, make the grabbing motion with your hand, and that shit like grab it. But when you're done, you have to let go. But letting go is so weird because, hello, give me my mirror. It's decent, but yeah, like I was saying, like I was prepping like food and doing like bread and stuff. I need to redo this stupid ass camera. What are you doing? Okay. Um. So I was prepping food and whatnot, and then all of a sudden, these girls were coming up to me and they were just like talking, and they were like, "Yeah, today's gonna be such a good day. Such and such managers in here." Totally understandable, but like, why are you telling me? I'm like completely aware of that because I've been working here more than anybody else. um, and so yeah, they were just going on to tell me how today's such a great day because the GM isn't there, and I was agreeing with them. And then it started getting like everything just took like a left turn. Next thing you know, one of the girls are talking about how men ain't shit, but not like, oh, fuck them, oh, yada yada yada. No, it's more like, yeah, men specifically do this, and I don't like that, ma'am. I'm sure you don't like misogynistic people. Don't bring them out. And then the other girl, she was talking about literally nothing. Like, I mean, she was talking about something. Don't get me wrong, but the things that she was talking about was just like completely like left field. Like, Great. I'm glad to know about you fucking with your ex's girlfriend to make her more jealous that you even exist. Great. Okay. I don't know. It's like it's great listening to people and talking to people because it shows like it's nice to listen to what they have to say and what's going on in their lives and what they got going on. But then again, it's also like, huh? What? Why? Are you serious? What? So I don't know. Sometimes to me, I feel like it's like a little bit of a lot. Mirror, come closer. Wow, this is gonna suck. I literally have to keep my hand directly in front of the VR camera in order for me to use this shit. Jesus Christ. Um, but yeah, no, it's just I don't know. I feel like it's something that's fun to have to deal with because you don't know what kind of things people are going to tell you. Another example. So there's this guy who works on drive through where I am, and he's a pretty what's the word? Comical. I'm gonna say humoric. He's a humoric. He's a pretty comedic guy. Very a lot of humor into him. What's it called? He shows up, and the girl that is always complaining about men, she like kind of has a beef with him, and so it's just funny because he'll show up and he'll say something, and then she'll be like, "Yeah, like why yada 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 yada," and me and him will look at each other like, "What, dude? What are you literally? What are you talking about? Like, do you hear me? What is it that you're actually saying?" At this point, you're just complaining about nothing. But again, that brings it back to it's so interesting what people have to say because it's just they can have anything to say and it can be completely out of nowhere, completely random, completely funny, completely disturbing. It's always a fun mystery to have conversations with people, and that's something I like the most. Because it's just because when you do it, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, and then that one topic comes out of nowhere, and you're like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. So it yeah. It varies depending on the person and depending on how the conversation like flows. Um, what's it called? And just another thing at my job, like everyone just seems to have a mutual hatred for the GM, and it's literally hilarious because we all talk about how he sucks, and not only him, but we talk about this other manager that recently got hired. He worked at a different store already. We needed him to transfer to ours because one of our managers just quit on the fly, just like that, out of nowhere. Um, but yeah, he had gotten hired not too long ago, probably like a few months ago, and he's literally turning out to be just about a mini version of our original general manager. How fucking crazy is that? So we were talking about the GM and we were literally talking about like the new guy and we're like, yo, they fucking suck. They are literally the most annoying human beings ever. Which I definitely understand, but it's not always the situation of them being annoying. It's for me personally. It's just their presence. Get away from me. Stay over there. I'm gonna find a way to get this shit to work because I've seen other people on like Twitter and social media and stuff where it's people who use like who do like VR stuff. But instead of just being like, yeah, doing what I'm doing, you see them doing like everything. It's so much easier. Everything is like clearer and resolution is great. And I probably am saying resolution is shit because I don't have my glasses. I'm playing with this VR headset. But again, it might just be a me thing. I'm just gonna keep my hands down. But that's pretty much it. Just my job is just funny in terms of the social experiences that I have. Because again, the conversations that I am met up with come out of nowhere, or they're completely like ridiculous ass like things that are brought up. And then the other half is just everybody complaining about the same goddamn person, which is sad and says a lot. Moral of the story, don't be those guys. Yeah, I definitely have to get used to these controllers, man. This new like feature with the hands is just, man. Yeah, eventually I'll figure everything out, and I'll get just like everybody else who does VR content. But as for now, this is how I roll. um, but yeah, thank you for coming to my TED Talk or something like that at least. And I shall see you later. Now I gotta find out how to turn shit off. Great. Okay.